So we are live.
Hey Avtarit, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? I think your voice is Abibi. It's coming a little unclear.
Unclear, is it? Is it better now?
Yeah, it's echoing, but it's fine for me. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know about that's fine for me.
it's technical difficulties all the time. But yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
this
So
is
how have
still
you
good.
been?
I've been good. Good week, I think, work wise and everything. How about you?
Have been good, yeah. I mean, having to be on the weekend and do the live, we wanted to see how many people get in and talk about crypto market because September has never been great for crypto over the years, and there are a
Yeah,
lot of announcements. So just wanted to check with you about the Ethereum merge and the CPI data analysis, what's going to happen in the market. So,
yeah,
starting on, what do you think when we are seeing how Ethereum is playing out the role right now about the Ethereum market?
yeah. So, as we have been discussing since last few weeks in our lives, uh, Ethereum merge is an event which is kind of like buy the news, sell the rumor, and we have seen so many of these right now. And looking at what the current sentiment is, you can see that Ethereum. A lot of people are even talking about Ethereum flipping, like flipping Bitcoin's prices. So
Oh,
I'm seeing that going on right now, and it's really kind of it's been coming up every now and then. This kind of chatter in the market, so you can see what's going on. But still, looking at the overall market, like how Fed is increasing interest rates and how the liquidity is lower in other markets as well, you can see that Ethereum merge is like a separate event happening within all the markets, right? And Ethereum goes up, still, other things are going down. So it's really weird place that we are in right now. How
yes,
about you?
and yeah, I mean, I'm like a little confused because over the years, September has been a tough road for cryptocurrencies over all these years passed
Yeah,
by. But right now, looking at the updates coming from for Ethereum merge, it'll improve scalability, and it'll be easier. I mean, having to go with proof of stake will be
mm,
one stepping stone for Ethereum. So
yeah,
I feel when you talk about the market, trend, there is also CPI data into play.
yeah,
Like I think 13th September is one of the major dates for CPI data, and
mm-hmm.
I believe if it comes like 100 bps, market can crash also. So
Yeah,
I mean, I really want to lay out there, it is not only the positives we are talking here. And if
yeah,
the CPI data comes about 50 bps, then you can have a pump going on in cryptocurrencies, in
exactly.
Ethereum. So I think 13th September is a very important date. 13th, 15th
Next week
September the
is
most. Yeah, the next week is 13th September, then 15th September. Then there is another meeting. I think President Powell will be taking, I think, on 21st September. So
yeah,
there is a lot going on, but last 15 days of September, if you go to the historical charts, it's
yeah,
never been great for crypto. It's always
exactly.
been
It has always been a bearish month.
yes, yes,
Yeah, and I've been seeing different trends going on. Like even Cardano has a update. They have a Vasil update. So
yes,
a lot of companies are still like blockchains are still doing their updates, and this thing doesn't stop because obviously they need to run 24/7. So
right.
their upgrades, their technology, that doesn't stop. So you can see still there is a lot of things going on, but price wise we are still seeing sideways movement. It fell down to I think 17,800 something as well couple of days ago. We'll have a look
Yes.
at the prices.
Yeah, we can you can show the screen and
Yeah, I'll just
let's
share my
see.
screen. Okay. So and on coin market cap, if you see the current price is 21,307. So it
Right.
increased 2.47% in last 24 hours and 7.34% in last 7 days. So some movement there. And if we click on Bitcoin specifically, yeah, so you can see a lot of things are in bit of a green now. But again, I think that it's a bit, sketchy to see now. Like look at the dip here
Oh my
that
God.
happened.
Look at that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. A full bowl is
So
there.
yeah, so I think some
And
liquidations happened here.
right.
Someone who must be shorting or longing Bitcoin, they were put down. So that kind of stuff is still happening,
I
and
think this is too much. I think right now it's quite manipulative, the market, the
yeah,
whole thing, and while people just see BTC coming to 17,000, like I think last time I said a 17,500,
yeah,
it go up, there. But looking at that, it took a twist. I think
yeah,
it has got to do with the Ethereum merge, then ADA updates, and and
yeah,
also the CPI data.
yeah. Look at Ethereum as well. If you see the price on it, 1718, and how much is 7 days? I think 7 days would be higher than that. Yeah, so was sitting at 1560, and now it's 1721. So good increase in that, and everyone is, I think, planning to see the change in it with the proof of stake coming in. Since this changes, POW changes to POS, that
Yes,
would be the
yes.
time that you will see the merge has happened. And again, I think there have been not many people who have been talking about the complications of the merge. Even blockchain can halt because of that. So that would affect in a lot of
Prices.
money lost in the space as well, because a lot of dApps are involved in with Ethereum. So that can be a really tricky situation if that happens. So something to look out for. If I was someone who is trying to buy something right now, I would still hold. I will watch out really carefully. What about
But
you?
I mean, I think right now I'm waiting for the CPI data also, and
Mm.
just putting Ethereum, Cardano, Bitcoin on the watch list,
Yeah.
because September is kind of a month, and they're like set targets for me. If that doesn't
Yeah.
happen and Bitcoin, tanks up, I mean, I'm still happy because those targets. It's important to write down your strategies,
Yeah.
and have some or the other percentages. So I feel I would look out for 13 September
Mm.
and see what data BPS, you know,
Yeah.
come out, and then probably think more about it. I think next week is going to be really, really important. While
Hmm.
we will be doing live also. That time I
Yeah.
can, talk about the things, how are it shaping up. So I mean, Ethereum merge is one thing. Then when you
Yeah.
talk about Cardano,
Yeah.
what do you think? Because I think even it was listed on Robinhood Exchange on 1st September.
Yeah.
So even that update got I mean a little boost there in
Yeah.
Cardano. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
So
I
I think
think
it increased a bit. How much percentage in last 7 days? 8.93. So it's
yes.
kind of outperforming Bitcoin in the last 7 days if you see
Mm.
in percentage terms. And again, you see their network is really strong. People who hold it, they hold it like really religiously. So that's good to see that they have the updates coming in as well at the same kind of similar time to Ethereum, and they are a competitor to it. So it's good that there is competition, healthy competition going on in there.
And also with the Vasil hard fork on
Yeah.
September 22nd, if I'm not wrong. I
Hmm.
mean, that'll also improve scalability in Cardano, for D apps and all. So I think
Yeah.
that's a very important thing to look at. And would you be like if someone wants to hold a short position in ADA, what would your advice be? on 10th of September, looking at on 22nd September. I mean, it's going to, we're going to have a Vasil.
Yeah,
So right now, is it the right time or the time is gone? I mean, because I think when there is some potential news, I think 10, 15 days
yeah,
or 5 days prior, you starts to see people are liquidating. So
yeah.
what is your take on it?
I think, if you have a long-term vision, then Cardano is really good, at this price point. But again, like if you're trying to buy it for like short term, just for this update and try to get some profits of it, it would be a bit tricky to know because again, you don't know if it will be liquidated, people will be selling or not with the updates. So it is again really tricky. But long term, I still, kind of like Cardano because how they are doing their updates, they are like kind of scientifically backed with if you listen to the owner, the founder of it, Charles Hoskinson. So he is also a big proponent of doing those scientific research and then releasing these updates rather than just something like that. So it's pretty good to see that he has that approach with Cardano. And long term, I think it is still beneficial to have this in your portfolio because um, it is getting used in other countries, like especially continents like Africa. They are trying to use Cardano already. So uh, another good thing to know about it. That's what my thoughts are. What
Yes, and
about you?
also I think one of the data which I loved about ADA is
Hmm.
that no matter where the market is, on coin market cap, I saw this that circulating supply of
Hmm.
ADA has increased over 450 million. So you can
Hmm.
imagine that there are a lot of people are
People
buying
still
and
holding
selling
it.
on the, yes, and they are still in the space. So I
Yeah,
think people don't look at the circulating supply whenever they are thinking to have a hodl in some cryptocurrencies, and that's a very
yeah,
important thing to look at. If you're also looking for 5 to 10 years of your vision or 3 years, just look
yeah,
at the circulating supply where it's going, you know
yeah.
and when you look
This
at
is
it,
the
then you
exact
understand. Hmm?
supply right now, 34.18 billion ADA, and the
Yes.
maximum supply, total supply is this much, and maximum is 45 billion. So
Hmm.
76% is the current circulating supply out of the total supply. So that is a really good, indicator of how much it is being used. That is something you can see even if some cryptocurrency you see that, oh, this is launched just now, but are people even using it? That's the question that
That's
you
very
should ask.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very
So
important. And
I think that's really nice to see with ADA, and I've seen this like since I've been in the market, that ADA stays at that levels of adoption and circulating supply, all these metrics, they don't lie. So you can see that directly there.
so yeah, I mean, for people to have knowledge about cryptocurrencies while they even go to coin market cap, look
Yeah,
at circulating supply, look at these data, look at
look at
partnerships,
these
look
comments.
at look at these comments, as well as also see what their owner's vision is, the
Yeah,
roadmap, and also understand where the venture capitalists are there.
are
Because if
putting their
you
money.
have
Yeah,
good venture capitalists backing you up, there's a good
exactly.
chance that your project is going to be successful. The probability of you not owning a
Going down in
cryptocurrency which
the
is
bear
a
market.
potential scam or, yeah, going down. So I mean, that's a very important take which people should think of.
Exactly. So I think I saw one of the categories here, which was based on the VC, what a VC holds. So that is a really good way to understand, especially I think it was in Coin Market Cap.
Just a moment, you keep speaking. I'll just there's some
Yeah,
technical glitch. I'll just be back.
sure. So yeah, I think for anyone who's watching it, this is something you can look into the categories in coin market cap where you can go in search regarding to these categories, which are telling you what all categories are there, like Terra ecosystem based on their blockchain. You have transport, which can be, a future uh, category where crypto will be getting more involvement and more companies in. You have DAOs, you have events and asset management. So a lot of things can be done regarding, if you want to research about these cryptocurrencies as well. So I will show you one that I wanted to show. I think that was a venture capitalist um, category where I think it would be in asset management. If you go to asset management, I think these are the coin based in asset management. So you can see these tokens are still, somewhat lesser than other cryptocurrencies because this category of crypto market has not picked up yet. And there are chances that obviously, if it's an asset management, the backing of these could be from other, web to asset management companies, which will be a great way to understand if this is something that you can get into. So it looks like Avatar it is back.
Yep.
So yeah, this is what I was telling about that, if you go to these categories on Coin Market Cap, so I've
Hmm.
selected asset management category.
Oh, okay,
And
okay. Yeah, this is very important here.
yeah, so you can see, these names. Look at this: 80% Voyager and Euclid Coin, whatever they are, and these asset management companies as well. They will be backed by current asset management funds. So that is something to look into as well because you know money doesn't vanish from crypto market. It flows from different sectors to different sectors.
Yes.
So like last year it was first it was DeFi, then it got into NFTs, then it got into Web3, and next could be supply chain or transport, something like that. So um, you can understand that by doing your research in these categories. Look at this token, which is sitting at 193 and is 17.92. So the value on this is good if you would have
So,
invested
I
somewhere else.
mean, why would you like? Why would a person say it's good? I mean, that's my question to you. And
Yeah.
also, what else do you look at it? I mean, it's the rank on Coin Market Cap, the venture capitalist, and
Hmm.
then how are you driven to something like which people are not
Yeah.
talking about, right?
So I would, first of all, I would think um, what is the real value that this will provide in future, right?
Right.
Like this is just for example, we don't know about this coin. First, I will go to their rank. What do they do? We'll read about that. What is it? Says Numera is an Ethereum-based platform allowing developers and data scientists to experiment and create machine learning models with improved reliability. So I would, look at their statement and what they want to do, and has that thing got real usage in future, right? That is what my question comes to, that if other companies, countries, or people will be using it in any way or form. So looking at this, I think this would be really useful for AI based stuffs or machine learning kind of things. So if you go to their main page, then you will see this is data set, giving you data set. That's what I will look into first, and then again you will look at their market sentiments, because social media tells you a lot about that. Their communities will be in different places. You can look at the sentiment of that community by going to these social media platforms like Twitter, or these days Discord is getting something more involvement from people. So
Right.
looking at their following and their engagement, I would see that if people are really interested in it, that's the kind of research I would try to do. And then I will keep this on my watch list, like from here, add to my watch list.
Right.
So these are the kind of things that I will do. Then again, I will look into how much money is flowing into these kind of categories in crypto. like this is AI and big data, right? So there will be some money flowing into it. I will try to see what they are retweeting, whoever is, following these companies in my own following. Look at this, my in my own following, 22 other follows it as well. So that's kind of a social proof for it. And then
Right.
again, you have to keep on tracking it if it's something that's not being talked about that much.
And to add to that also, like these social channels are providing you value, like you mentioned, Twitter, Discord, going
Yeah,
there, seeing their website and putting it on watch list on coin market
yeah,
cap, watching circulating supply of what's happening there.
yeah,
And also I feel the exchanges, on what exchange it is listed. And
yeah,
because of these social channels, what I want to tell people, that because of these social channels, you might get some of the other hint of them getting listed to some exchange, which
yeah.
is a potential, I mean, you can make a
News.
little profit on that.
Yeah,
Because when, I mean, you see, like, there's a good following on Twitter, like it got 29K following, it's got a
yeah,
blue tick. Then you see their website, then you see their venture capitalist, and
yeah,
then when you see that there are going to there are chances of listing it to some good exchange,
yeah,
that's how you, there are like, these are like kind of some checklist when
yeah,
you are doing some research on this. But I mean, that's how I take it when I
yeah,
see the roadmap of it getting listed to exchange. In fact, earlier days I used to even see that if like Binance is some marketplace where or exchange where if the coin is listed on that, I don't know, I
yeah,
had some trust, I gained some trust, because it is
yeah,
going to list on Binance, and we can see Binance CEO having some meetup with the owner of the same coin. So you
yeah,
have a potential idea of what is going to happen. So I mean,
yeah,
these are some of the other takeaways which helps you in your research.
yeah,
Having said that, hashtag dire, I mean, do your own
yeah,
research. We are talking
yeah. This
about our own experience here.
Yeah, and this is our way to understand it as well. And maybe this will help you, and again, something else could help you. But these are the factors that you can learn for anything that are just like the underlying technology and whatever you can learn from their whatever they have given on their website or coin market cap wherever. So
Right.
that's what I would get interested in. And obviously, I am from a technology background, so I look into what is it doing, like consensus mechanism, proof of stake, and different kind of technologies. You can go deeper if you want. If you're a nerd, you can keep on getting into it, and you would definitely find something that you would like or you would not like. So, you know, that's also another thing that you can do.
And one more thing I want to add, Reddit is also very important, guys. If you join some channels on Reddit, it can
Yeah,
give you information, first hand information. So, I mean, if you are there on Reddit, it'd be a good time that you can make account and join these groups where you get first hand information.
exactly. That's great. And there was another thing I was looking at yesterday. I created a reel about it. Um,
Okay.
so the news that happened yesterday
Yes.
about the
Yeah, I
Queen,
saw
and
this
yeah,
post. I saw this post.
yeah.
Just
So
creating a coin for the hype, right?
yeah, so this is the thing about crypto market that I have seen, and that's why I started Crypto Clarity, to teach people that these are the things that are happening with a major event that happened, and someone is trying to profit off that. So again, uh, you see that 40 meme coins were uh, with the name involving Queen, were
Oh my
launched
God.
just in like last 24 hours. So uh, look at this, Queen Elizabeth, Inu, that kind of stuff where people, lose a lot of their money, and then they think that crypto is a scam and altogether crypto is a bad place. So this is the kind of thing that you need to stay away from, rather than you know, Bitcoin and other things which are established crypto tokens and crypto coins. So this is why I talk about what I talk about, and even of Tarit, you know, what are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, I mean, these are so important to let people know that how they can understand and be very clear about where they are investing. That's why we are showing potential checklist.
Yeah,
And these 40 scam or meme coins or anything, if you
yeah,
go and see, you will understand that there's nothing of value here.
yeah,
To understand, that you will get rich in a matter of 15 days just because of a
exactly,
news, it's going to tank down so bad that probably you can lose your own wealth.
exactly. And look
So
at
I
this,
mean,
it rose 23,000 to 71%
oh my god,
on Binance Smart Chain. So it's, you know, it's
it's a
funny to
gamble.
see
It's
that.
it's it's it's, it's really a gamble.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know why would, I mean, I know that a lot of people would want to take that gamble,
yeah,
but that's not we would support, or we
yeah,
would talk about it, because it's a long term vision, and
yeah,
this also create doubts in mind of people that
yeah.
it is a scam.
Yeah, and like we think of it as a, you know, technology and more of a, you know, way that we will see things happening in future, rather than just like the financial side of it. Price is a good thing to measure it, but again, it's not the only thing, because blockchain is, you know, working differently than previous asset classes. It is, everything is on, you know, blockchain, so you can see that, rather than you know, get some news which they plan to sell to you. Rather than that, you can literally see it on blockchain. So that's the point about crypto, that you can, you know, see the truth happening.
Yeah, definitely. And I would ask people to ask us any questions if they would
Yeah,
like to. We have 3 more minutes to go.
yeah, we're doing 30 minutes from this week, so which is, you know, a time limit.
And
And
also for the viewers, just to let you know that we'll be coming on Saturdays, and would be scheduling the event and what we're going to talk about in advance,
yeah,
and so that you guys are prepared when
can
we
book
come
in
and
with
talk
your
about it.
calendars.
Yes.
And again, I'm doing a event as well with one of my
Wow.
partners. So I've launched this event yesterday, and it's with Alchemy Pay, which is a payment provider. And you know, this is a free event. 40 people can come into it. I've done like 40 tickets, so uh, you will get to know about what is Alchemy Pay and how future of payments will be with, you know, different kind of cryptocurrencies as well. So if you want to join me on Wednesday, you know, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., I'm more than happy to put the link in the description as well, and I will also put out more communications about it.
Definitely, I think Alchemy Pay is doing a wonderful job in the space, and to highlight them and to understand, you know,
Yeah,
what is Alchemy Pay and how can it help people would be a great start for people to understand.
yeah, that's great. Yeah, I don't see any comments coming in today. I think
Right.
it's a good Saturday for people. But yeah,
Yeah. A
it was
happy
nice to
weekend.
have a chat. Yeah,
I hope you having fun in Australia.
yeah, yeah. We're having a bonfire tonight, so it looks good. I sent you a picture as well. It was nice because the weather is changing now, so good to see that.
That's great. That's great. So I think we should wrap it up now,
Yeah,
and
we'll
I
wrap it
hope
up
you
and
have a
see everyone.
great weekend.
You
Enjoy,
too.
and
Yeah,
catch
we'll
you
catch up
next
next week.
Saturday.
Yes,
Yes.
we do. All right.
All right.
See
Bye.
ya. Bye.
See ya.